My younger sister, Randy, made a very salient point yesterday in the commentary on yesterday's vlog. And incidentally, in case you're watching, little sister, I like Glenn Beck too. Um, there, Beck is a showman. He makes no secret of that. But he's also honest, and many times what people lay off on him as being a conspiracy theorist, he actually knows the facts behind some stuff. And he got sued for some false narratives that were not false. That's the best way I can describe that. But he has let people know you best get ready because bad times are coming. Well, my sister made a point, it's not really going to affect them because they're prepared. And I've made a point all along, it's not really going to affect us that bad. I started preparing for what I see coming up in the near future a long time ago. I'm trying to fold these wipes. I had a pizza pocket for breakfast, and I think more of it went on my shirt than went in my mouth. I got it cleaned up, put a fresh shirt on, and boom, and fresh overalls, first rattle out of the box, I get what was breakfast for me all over everything. I did put me a little paper plate underneath it when I wasn't stuffing my mouth with it. And oddly enough, the plate doesn't have any of the marinara sauce on it, which is strange because when I bit into it, boom, it went out everywhere. I had to clean my desk up, my keyboard, and I just bought that keyboard not too long ago. It's an actual Hewlett-Packard keyboard. It was not cheap. And I think I got all the stuff out of it. I actually had to pop some keys off and reach down with this thing and another a dry baby wipe. I keep a package back right there and clean that off. Then, but anyway, little sister, you're right. People need to be prepared. And I also want to say, if you're old, my buddy Chris Kimball in Florida said if you're older than 50 years old, you've already been through crisis after crisis, collapse after collapse. 2008 was when we had a really bad upheaval in this country financially, I guess. I didn't notice. It didn't affect us one way or the other. I did have some friends that it affected, and they, I believe, have since learned the lesson that my little sister's trying to tell people, and that is you need to be prepared. Glenn Beck says, get prepared. That's one thing. Then I needed to look up some information on an individual. I was doing a background for my friend Jerry, and I went through all 6 of these books, one page at a time, and it wasn't in there. And I thought, you know, let me just double check something. It was in here, 3 pages in, the one I carry with me, which is, I should have seen that one coming. I gave my youngest adopted son, Matt, one of these books to carry with him, and he lost it. So I've got my super duper help with pain bracelet on the right wrist today. The left hand last night got so bad I had to put this glove on this morning. I waited until after I got out of the shower to do it, but I'm having to wear it. I haven't taken time to look at any headlines, so what do you think? No, what do you think? Let's look at some now. And see what's going on. On the Drudge Report, it says Russia on the run. Morale in the toilet, turning point of war, Putin humiliation. The mainstream media is not giving the whole story on that. Russia is a large country. It is a sovereign country, just like Ukraine is a large country and a sovereign country. But the only aid that Russia gets is from Russia. And countries have poured money into Ukraine. So yeah, money and weapons. And let's see what else is on here. Oh, that's somebody trying to get a hold of me. Phoenix sets record for U.S. cities with 13% rate. Yeah. Well, I don't really care. That's there. I live here. My family lives here. Let me reduce this screen. Things could get scary, S-C-A-R-Y, in the near future, especially for folks with small children who do not have a good economic foundation. There's a problem with a lot of younger folks taking money they should spend for bills, and they either go buy something they want or go gamble it away or just any number of things. Well, that's easy for you to say. You don't have to worry about money. Well, yes, I do. I don't worry about it, but what I do is I manage it. That is the big difference. I see where things are, I see where they need to be, and I do my dead level best to think and do my way through problems and resolve them. I see a time in the future when water bills and electric bills are going to be unmanageable, so I'm going to put a solar farm in. Also have a water well that way that I'm going to activate that I've not done yet. I have ideas and plans just like other people. Just because I'm a lot older doesn't mean I don't try to figure things out or don't have dreams and aspirations. What is my biggest dream I have right now? Living comfortably with my wife, and even if it's over there in a large RV, and I do mean I want to get a large one, I'll have Matt and Mike go with us, and Matt will drag it back for us. I want one that's completely self-contained, and back it up in there until I can get a giant concrete pad building built. But it gives us privacy, and then we'll back it up on a pad underneath a carport type deal. Why would I want to do that? Well, for one thing, it keeps the sun from beating it to death and keeps limbs off of it, sap off of it, and things from damaging it. Ultraviolet radiation is death on vehicles and on people and on RVs, anything that is man-made. It really is. Let me get a sip. So the best way around that is don't get exposed to it. Probably ought to wear a sunblocker. I never have, and I've had skin cancer in a number of places. The one on my face, I had the hospital cut out and stitch me up. The other places on my arms and where I could get to it, I went to a place called Blue River over by Tishomingo, and I got me some arrowroot back when we were living in Daugherty, and I burned it off of me, the skin cancer off of me. Native Americans used to do that all the time. But the older I get, the more I realize I need to start taking care of myself. I've never been real good at that. My wife's good at taking care of me, and she's fairly good at taking care of herself. But I've never been one to do that. Well, I need to start. I got too many people that would like for me to stay around. I used to make a joke, and it was only a half joke. Just a second. I'd gamble with my life, but never my money. And that's actually pretty much true. Only now I'm not going to gamble with my life anymore. I'm going to behave myself. I'm going to be around for my great-grandchildren to know Popsicle. That's me. And I'm going to enjoy my remaining days on this planet, I hope. I find enjoyment in places a lot of people would think is strange, like my best friend Jerry's prophecy class tonight. I'm going to be there. I'm going to totally enjoy it. It's something that it fills me. I always like to learn, and he repeats things often enough. Finally, it sinks into my cranium, into my antique turtle brain, and I grasp it. The man is a biblical scholar. He doesn't think he is, but he is, trust me. Right now he's in Duncan delivering product, a fried pie product over there. I've got to, here in about an hour, take off and go get the children from school. Linda and I will do that. And so I will be doing that, and then after that she and I will spend some time together, and then we'll go to prophecy class and come home and do whatever we want to do. Well, folks, that is my big bull mastiff out there, English bull mastiff, barking. So I don't know if she's barking yet, but evidently someone's out there. If you're watching this, know that I love you. I do. I want God to bless you. I do. And like the sign up there says, be kind. Kindness is its own virtue. Plus, it's kind of fun when you get used to it. Bye.